high with the kind of win streak that we're going in, but kind of be worried about Brookings. They can put up a lot of points on the board as well, but I feel like it started this morning in the shoot around. Everybody was locked in and focused, and it translated all the way to tonight.
From an X's and O's perspective, too, what is working with this offense right now? I mean, the offensive numbers in this 7-game streak have just been outstanding.
Yeah, I feel like right now we're just kind of clicking on all cylinders right now. Everybody's playing unselfish, playing for one another, kind of playing for something bigger than themselves, which is what we love to say. So I feel like everybody's kind of clicking and not worried about the individual performances, but trying to come together and do whatever we can to win as a team.
What's so special about the chemistry in this locker room?
I mean, you hear right now, it's just a lot of laughter in here, you know what I mean? Everybody, it's a fun group to be around on the plane, coming to practice. That's what makes it easy going to the games. Just a lot of laughter, and I feel like once you have a lot of fun off the court, it translates to how you play on the court as well. So I feel like just doing that every day just kind of makes it easy.
How would you describe the confidence level this year, and how has it evolved over the course of the season?
Yeah, I mean, just last year, just coming in, my rookie year, didn't really know much, trying to get my feet wet, just learning the offense, how Tibb likes to do stuff offensively and defensively, and then coming in this year with Jalen made it easier having a leader on the court and off the court for us. I know what I need to do for the team this season coming in. So the confidence level has been just sky high for me just the whole season. Just so I feel like you got to just keep carrying it, just trying to do whatever we can to keep winning these games.
Jalen been like for you as a young guy, and just kind of seeing him operate the way that he does?
Yeah, he's been great. Just seeing him to go out there, just like every night, just coming in with the mindset to just do whatever he can to help the team win. Might be scoring some nice passing, or might just being a leader, just talking us through certain situations, offensively and defensively. So he's been just tremendous for me, just watching him lead this team.
Is it like him talking you through offense and defense? Can you be a little more specific with that? Like, what is there?
Certain offense, certain sets, just telling me where to be. Just and then even me defensively, I can tell him like, oh, we're switching this. Like, I'll show and help you. So I feel like we kind of piggyback off each other. So it's been pretty good for sure. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's my man right there. That's my guy, RJ. You know what I mean, my guy. So like you said, like just been fun, just playing, just doing things like that off the court. It makes it easy to go out on the court and just go out there and have fun, really.
It's always in the gym. We're always running through our stuff, seeing, where each other's are. And now it's gotten to a point in the season where, we're kind of figuring each other out. And so, yeah, it's really working.
I know an 81-point first half is fun, RJ, but take me yes.
Sheesh.
Take me inside technically what it requires to get that done.
Making a lot of shots. But, no, we got good looks, especially – obviously Jalen went crazy, Julius really just finding guys early. I hit a three, Quinn hit a couple threes, just finding everybody early. So everybody was just a part of it tonight.
Over the course of the season, how would you describe the way that this offense has evolved? I mean, the numbers in this 7-game streak are pretty spectacular.
Yeah, I think our offense has always been good the whole year, but right now we're clicking on just a different level. So yeah, it definitely feels good.
And confidence-wise, where is this team in the progress that you guys are making?
We're staying humble and just day by day, just putting in the work. That's what really got us, to the point to where we're winning these games. So we just got to continue to do that.
How disappointed are you in Jalen for missing 3 shots tonight?
You only missed 3 shots?
15 for 18.
Ooh, that's a good game. I didn't know that. That's a real good game.
What's your perspective of what's working so well? Because he's been so on fire for like 2 months, like even more than he was at the start of the year. Why is he taking this leap?
We trust him. And we just kind of let him go out there and hoop. He's point guard and he has the ball and the things that he's doing out there for us all season. We riding with it. So we have full confidence in him and he's showing up and he's playing.
How much, I know the game's never easy, so to speak, but how much easier is the game when on any given night you guys are all doing it, stepping up and having these huge games? It seems like you guys are sharing that responsibility in that way.
Yeah, it's a real fun game because just everybody's involved in it. Everybody, you could point to everybody and say, all right, they had a great game tonight, So that's something that's rare, and we're going to try to just keep replicating that.
Does it always happen where everybody seems happy for each other, right? Like nobody cares about shots. Sometimes it happens with teams, other times it doesn't. What do you think about this group has allowed it to get to that point?
We're winning. What's better than that? I think everyone, always says they want to be a part of a winning team and stuff, and that's kind of what it looks like. Just a bunch of good players that you don't know whose night it's going to be, on any given night, and but we all play hard, and no matter what, we all cheer for each other.
You've been around Jalen a lot. What's it like when he gets it going like that?
Put that in there. I mean, it's good. It's special because he's someone who he doesn't force it. He knows his game. He knows his role. If he doesn't have it, then he makes the right play. And when he's aggressive like that, it opens things up for everybody else.
Just as I know you haven't been here for that long right now, but you talked a lot about his leadership, kind of just trying to bring the group in together. What have you seen from him in that role?
It's something I've seen for a long time. If you talk to anybody from Nova, he had that impact. I think if you talk to anybody from Dallas, he had that impact also. And he's just one of those guys that's you want to build your culture around, and that's something that he does on a daily basis. And it's beneficial to this whole locker room.
I think one of the things that stands out is the fact that he had 30 in the first half. His career high is 44. He easily could have gotten that in the second half, but he started that third quarter looking for the rest of his teammates instead. What does that do for a locker room when he approaches that game? I mean, obviously he's getting some double teams, but we all also know that he could have gone for 44.
For sure. When you have someone that's having that success and they're not forcing it, they're not looking for their own, obviously it's easy when you go up 20 or 30 to kind of have that mentality of, let me be a little bit more aggressive. Or I'm 5 points away from my career high. Let me try to go get it. But he's someone who plays within himself. He's a team first player, and he wants to be successful, and he wants his team to be successful. So he's willing to sacrifice when he needs to. He's willing to make the right play and the right pass, and that's something that we lean on him. For he's our point guard. He has the ball in his hands for a reason, and he's going to make the right play.
You talked about how, coming to this team that Tibbs has you guys so prepared, both offensively and defensively. I mean, it's 7 games in for you. I mean, how much easier has the transition been considering the attention to detail?
It's been good. We have, good long shoot-arounds, and he makes sure we're prepared, and he makes sure we know what we're doing, because obviously, as you guys know, sometimes these games get to be 1 or 2 possessions, and that's when your attention to detail really kicks in. Everyone thinks it's if you win a game by 2 points or you lose a game by 2 points, they think it's that last last 2 minutes of the game. But if you have that attention to detail all the way through for a whole 48, you're not going to put yourself in that position. So that's something that he takes pride in. It's something as a team that we take pride in, and we got to continue to do that. Continue to have fun. Continue to learn. Continue to grow while we're winning. We don't want it to be. We want to win. I mean, we want to learn. In wins. We don't want to learn in losses.